And we are live-ish. Yep, 2 seconds. We're live. So hi, everybody. It's
hello. Nobody
Jeff,
that watched yet.
Derek and Dushko. As you can read by the names as well. We are live again Wednesday night, and we'll probably have a few more people join as the time goes on. I know Chantel said she would be joining. I'm not sure if Dave will be in or Rick or anybody like that, but we'll see what happens. We got room for 10, so if anybody's watching, which no one is right now, so I'm talking to no one. If anybody is watching and they want to join in, go for it. Of course, no one heard me say that because they're not online. Anyway, so we're gonna chat tonight about. Oh, there's that figure's head. We're gonna chat tonight about some interesting news about the Lego tires on the Speed Champion sets that are coming out. They're actually going to be announced tomorrow morning sometime. Like the actual set embargo, it lifts tomorrow morning. So people that have had the sets to do reviews, you'll start to see those appear tomorrow. And we also can talk.
So we're not embargoed?
Well, we don't have any sets. Do you have a set? Do you have one of the new Speed Champion sets?
I can't tell you that.
Okay, good. Mr. Blue just joined us. Hello?
Hello, Mr. Blue.
Mr. Blue just described to me the other day, so that's how he knew we were online. So yeah, we have the news about the new tire. So technically a new piece, kind of weird. And also, I think I know what this year's advent calendar is for City. And Mr. Blue says hello to you, Derek.
Oh, I should flip this over to comments. There we go.
Yeah, we probably won't do much private chat on there today. So yeah. So I know what Derek's working on, but Derek, you can tell everybody what you're working on today because, well, you know, squirrel.
I've been doing the last few sessions. I've been doing this creator set. So tonight I'm doing the squirrel.
Squirrel. I actually just watched Up again recently, like a couple of weeks ago with my daughter, and still love that dog and the squirrel.
So do you skip the first 10 minutes or you suffer through it?
No, we watched the whole thing.
Okay.
But
I can't deal with that first.
Oh yeah, because that's the sad part about him meeting his wife and all that stuff, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is just. I mean, it's really well done. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Piece of animation and filmmaking, but
when
so
we
depressing.
When we watched oh geez, the group Guardians of the Galaxy. When we watched the first Guardians of the Galaxy, my son usually asks me to skip through the first opening scene because that's when his mom dies and stuff, and he just didn't like that when it first happened, and I'm like, yeah, I totally understand, right? Like
that one's hard, yeah.
Yeah. So, what are you working on today, Dushka?
I'm working on my inverted corner modular.
Ooh. Oh yeah, the vertical. Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's supposed to be an arcade. I was experimenting yesterday with signage. So I got some ideas, which I took pictures of because I was playing with tiles and everything was destroyed quickly.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Rick, I see you, and I'll add you in a minute, okay?
So it should be something like this, but I'm changing D and R because I found better way.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's gonna be something like this for R&D.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
So you did a little R&D to make the arcade.
Yeah.
All right, I'll add Rick back in. Hey, Rick, and I see Chantel's about to join. I see a picture of him.
Good evening, gents. How are we all doing?
Good, yourself? Oh, here comes Chantel as well. And let's
get
back to the...
Hello, Chantel.
So we're just doing a quick round table. Derek's building squirrels. Squirrel. Dushko has an amazing corner building. Can you just hold that up one more time? I just like the look of that front. A corner modular, but the inverted corner.
Oh, wow, that's really cool.
Awesome.
I like that.
It's still under development. There are some new ideas. This is a start. So I'm building something from like mock first time after a year and a half, so it's good.
Yep.
Everything else was just sets assembling, so this is like the step in the good direction.
Yeah, I never thought about doing an inverted corner, I have to say.
I
But
did
it
for
totally.
the I'm building, so I had to build it.
Cool.
Awesome.
All right, we'll jump over to Rick because he's next on my list. What are you working on this week, Rick?
In terms of mocks, nothing.
Okay, fair
But
enough.
I did build this last night.
Yes, the helmet.
Nice.
It looks smaller. I've got the Iron Man one, and it's probably the same size. It's just for some reason when you showed it, it's like, oh, it looks a little smaller than I expected. But
yeah, so it's a really nice model.
Mm-hmm.
Built really differently than the other main helmets, but all in all, very good. And because I bought those, I got the gift of purchase. Yeah. Really cool little model as well. So
yeah,
nice.
That's
cool.
pretty much it for this week for me.
All right, cool.
Thanks.
But building's always fun. So
exactly.
I've got a few sets on reserve that I'd like to get into, but
me too.
I only have a few sets in reserve, so it's like I don't want to go too far because then I have nothing left. So
yeah.
Anyways, we'll jump over to Chantel. What are you working
I
on
haven't been doing much mocking, mostly just Lego Zoo spreadsheets and a lot of sanding. Because I have all the armor now, so
all right,
sanding.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
First thing I noticed as soon as we went to your screen was the Mando helmet back there.
Is it fragile? Are they fragile?
Not really. It's pretty thick.
Oh wow,
that's awesome.
And does it fit okay, or are you going to need to add padding and everything?
Joseph printed it way too big, so.
Whoops. Oh, okay.
I'm going to need a lot of padding.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Awesome.
That's pretty cool, though.
So, is it for a specific Mandalorian or just
the Mando, like from the show?
Okay, to be Mando.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
That's awesome. So, all right, we'll jump over to me full screen here. Well, not full screen, but this screen. Oh, you guys can see me. So I've been busy. You can see I've got a bunch of containers over here. I need to switch over to my new system. I'll talk about that in a second. But behind me is the biggest change. Over the weekend, I cleared off my shelves of junk. There's still a lot of junk around me, but I cleared off the shelves, and I've got all my custom modulars up there.
It looks awesome.
Yeah, I like it. It's good to have them out. They've been in bins since 2019. I think the last train show I did was one up here in Port Hope in February of 2019, and I don't think it's been out of the bin since. So I figured I might as well bring them out, and maybe I'll detail some of them some more and stuff.
I see something missing.
You see something missing?
Yep, your hair.
Oh yeah, I did that this weekend too. If you get a chance, watch Julian's channel, the Pink Bucket Nation. It just aired before this, and during the stream, just Jeff took a shaver and shaved his head bald as his head.
No,
wow.
So he did his beard first, and now he's done his hair.
Yeah, he says he does it twice a year.
That's awesome.
And it was funny because he was using the live stream as his mirror. And I'm like, oh, geez.
Classic. That's awesome.
I've had a pretty busy week. I mean, I did that. I was doing that, I guess, on Sunday when I was in some streams or listening to some streams. I also have built some lifting vehicles.
Yes.
For awesome. Oh, did I show it last time? Or on Friday, maybe?
No, I think I saw it on Instagram.
It was incomplete last.
Yeah, so I've got two now. I built the first one originally, and then I built a second one. Found a design that works. It balances nice. It's got 3 boat weights in it, or train weights, depending on how you think of it. I'm still trying to figure out the top. I don't like this style top because it's kind of bricky, blocky.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So I was thinking, I can curve it off a bit, but I just can't figure out a good curve combination to to make it look slick. They'll both fit in my hanger. They'll both fit through the door, so I'm not really worried about that.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was saying I needed to rebuild my containers, my old style containers have hooks on the side.
Oh yeah.
I used to have like an antenna on the side that would grab it. And my new containers are, let me just find one. Well, that's not the best one. I might make a noise. My new containers just have the rail slide on the bottom, so that this will just sit right in. Like they literally can pick them up and then
Awesome. Yeah.
motorize them
Oh,
around.
that's cool.
That's so awesome.
And then I have the train cars as well. Magnets.
And a ruler.
So yeah, then they'll be able to load it on the train cars and unload it.
Awesome.
That's
So
really
that's
cool.
all for this display over here, where right now there's a bunch of minifigs hanging out, a bunch of space guys in there. So, and then the last thing that happened was, well, probably a little bit more than a week ago, I got an order in from a place called Brick Sticker Shop. I think I might have showed these stickers last week. I know I've done it in a few streams. So there's classic space, clear, transparent of the like the jersey or the indoor clothes is what I like to think of it. And then I also got the classic space torso logos and some Yukon torsos.
Awesome.
Logos. Yeah. So I'm just going to switch camera. Hopefully this thing's still working. If not, build only. Yeah, okay, good. It sometimes freezes on me. So I put them on earlier this week. Nope, that was right this way.
Yep, there you go.
And I'm trying to make it focus, but...
Put your hand beneath it.
Yeah, well... Nope.
There's a certain YouTuber who has a line for this, but it's not appropriate for this stream.
So, anyways, I had some gray torsos. I had a green torso, white, and blue.
Oh, awesome.
And for comparison purposes, I printed my own a few years back, and like I didn't have the white print ink, obviously. So I mean, having a white T-shirt underneath the rocks, and this is the original. So they are pretty close. Dave Fardes, on his channel, he's just did a review tonight on these. I happened to get the stickers a little bit sooner than he did. Story behind this also is that Dave ordered the red version of the sticker to put on some of his red guys, and he was doing a review of it. And I said, hey, I was thinking to myself, well, why don't they come on a clear sheet so you can just put it on any color? So I contacted brickstickershop.com. And said, hey, can you do these with a clear transparent, like remove the red completely? And he's like, yeah, sure, that makes sense. I'll have them ready in a week. And about a week and a half or so afterwards, he had them on his store. So I saw that, like I was checking every few days. I saw it and I ordered, and took 2 or 3 weeks to get it, I think. But it's coming from Holland. And yeah, I don't know. I forgot what I was saying, but yeah, the quality in these is great. I'm quite happy with them. So
they look amazing. They look amazing.
Yeah,
I may want to pick some of those up myself, actually.
Yeah, well, since I posted that, I think a couple of Fazoom's group, him and Troubles Brewing, they've both placed orders, and I think Jeff also did. Jeff from Ottawa, or is thinking of it. So anyway. So yeah, yeah.
Very cool.
All I had to say about that.
All right.
So news. Obviously, we had news about the Friends set. I don't know if you guys want to talk about the Friends set.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's talk about the Friends set.
Yeah.
All right.
What's the Friends set?
It's
there's a show from the '90s called Friends.
I don't want to sing the song because it might get
Oh yeah.
Argoed. Let me just pull. I don't have that one ready. I'm just gonna pull up Brick Set here, and
can we at least like?
I know.
That was a 5-clap combo. Copyright.
All right, this is Brick Set. I'll zoom in a bit. And actually, I should have gone to the query one, but anyways, it'll be on this first page. What? Oh, hey, cool.
Is this scene drama or is it
left? Sorry?
Is there like scene drama associated with this? I'm so
it's the apartments. It's both apartments in one. One set.
Okay. Got it.
So we got the cafe first, and now we're getting the two apartments with the hallway between, which is really cool.
Okay, fine. You know what? Hold on. Give me 2 seconds here. Let me just find that other tab.
And I've heard rumors that apparently there's going to be an expansion set or something to go to attach to the apartment one.
To attach like the bedrooms?
Yeah, something like that. There's another one that will attach to it.
Oh wow,
that's interesting. Because I was just thinking, like, well, we were talking about it in another chat earlier this week. There we go, Derek.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let's full screen that. There we go.
Cool.
Actually, I'm just going to jump to this view. Okay, that still works. So yeah, it's both sets of apartments with a bunch of themes, or a bunch of
like historical moments. Yeah.
Yeah. Through the show. I have any Lego support the Lego community. I don't have any Lego. I support the Lego community. Oh, okay.
Okay. I
don't get that much money every month. And we spend too much money every month, so be happy. Anyways.
Was the cafe done up like it was a set?
Yeah, the cafe is done 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, I think.
But sorry, it was done up like a television set. Like this one has all the lights.
Yeah, it had the cameras as well.
Yeah.
Okay,
like a film set. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, the weird thing I was noticing. Oh, you know what? My VW bricks is in the way here. Let me just scroll down a little bit. The weird thing I was noticing is that both Lego and Brickset categorize this as a miscellaneous set, because the first one was Lego Ideas, so they can't put it under Ideas. But they also can't create a Friends category because there's only really one set that's here because it's not the other one's an idea, right? So I thought that was kind of interesting. And just to add on to that, you can't find this set going through any of the theming menus on Shop at Home unless you do the by price and say over $150 because it doesn't actually have a category.
My goodness.
So, but anyways, I just thought that was kind of interesting. But
yeah, it is. Yeah.
I assume it appears in exclusives, though, right?
Well, what do you mean by like it's a Shop at Home exclusive, or?
Yeah, does it appear in that category?
I didn't check that one. I was more worried about concerned about the other ones, but we can have a look in a moment. I'm just trying to find the pricing on it because I do have it here somewhere. Okay, so this is available, I believe, June 1st.
200 Canadian.
Yeah, 200 Canadian. Yeah, June 1st. And pre-orders start on the 19th of May, I believe it was. But we'll double check that in a few minutes. Actually, you know what? Let's just open it up right now.
I don't think it's a pre-order. I think it's just
or VIP.
VIPs.
Yeah, VIP. That's what I meant to say. Sorry. 102.92.
Oh, I see. So like an early bird. Yep.
Yeah. So, which basically means by June 1st, there won't be any available. Hey! Bricksmith is joining us. It's like he heard us talking about him a few minutes ago. As we were mentioning how Jeff shaved his head. Hey, Bricksmith, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Well, I guess his chat's all done. We were just talking about the friend set because, well, we all need friends. Actually, I don't need friends in the meaning of this set, but anyway. Yeah, June 1st, VIP, May 19th.
Cool. Boy, oh boy.
Is anybody going to get it?
I will be getting this, yeah.
Yeah? Okay. My daughter... Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say I have the original, the cafe, so I pretty much have to at this point.
Yeah.
I'm invested.
My daughter really wanted the cafe originally, so we got it for her for Christmas. I mean, it stands to reason that we'll probably get this one.
Yep.
But we'll see.
There's
so many sets coming out. So.
Well, this is it. Yeah. Like I was actually a big fan of the show, so it's nice to have it.
Yeah. And Derek, sorry, you're being cut off by a maple leaf.
I was just gonna say, poor Derek. He's got a maple leaf in his,
I can't. I'm gonna just turn that off.
There he is.
Brand.
I wonder if you could put the mini windows on the left or rather than the right. I don't know.
No, I haven't figured out if that can be moved. I can't. Oh, hold on. Maybe. Let's just. It looks like I can drag it, but that might be just dragging Derek.
Well. Oh,
yeah. Drag Derek. That didn't help.
Yeah, front and center. Oh.
Now I just full screen myself. All right.
I'll just poke my head out periodically.
Yeah.
Hello.
Well, we'll switch it up in a few minutes anyhow. How about that? So, and Brick Smith says hi to you. Brickham's Den.
Yep.
Rick.
Hello.
You've probably already seen that.
Hello.
All right. So yeah, there's that. So the other interesting thing of news. Oh look, it's Brick Smith's chat that I hadn't finished watching because it happens right beforehand.
Ah.
I just saved it there so I could watch it later. That is not what I want to show. Look, Duplo little figure of Little Forest. Oh, that's because I was searching for friends, and apparently my friends are Duplo figures. There's also, let's talk about the advent calendar thingy. So I don't know if you guys have been following that. There's these. Well, I mean, we talked about it. The forest animal set or the animal rescue sets.
Yep.
Are coming out. So I was looking at it a while ago, and I noticed it's like 3570 is the little poly bag, 6300, 6301, 6302, 6303, and 6307. And I was so based on numbering, I assumed that this one was going to be that this one that doesn't have a picture was going to be a big expensive set because it's the highest number in that sequence. And then a few days after these were shown, this 6307, the big set was also shown. So I was like, oh,
interesting.
Well, what's this guy? So I've been doing some research, and a lot of these pictures came from a German website, a Dutch website, an Italian website, where they were dropping all the product images for their vendors or for the buyers to buy the sets for sale, right?
Okay.
I don't think they're community sets. I don't think they're for public sales. I think it's for storefronts to buy their stock. And I noticed that they had the Lego 60303, and it was listed as an advent calendar. And I'm like, oh.
It's a little early for that.
Well, it's September release, but this year's City Advent Calendar, I'm like 90% certain is going to be the animal rescue theme versus police or fire or
right
or that stuff.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. You know what? I have an idea here. Let's free Derek for a minute. I'm going to share my screen that we were just looking at.
I'm not decent.
See, now now everybody's on the left.
Weird. Oh, because we're sharing screens. Okay. And now I'll just put me back in as a picture instead of. Okay, that makes more sense.
Perfect.
So yeah, that's my theory. I have nothing to substantiate it. I have nothing to prove it, other than the fact that this Italian toy distributor said it's a City Advent Calendar set, and this, when you search Bricklink for the Wilderness brick set for the Wilderness Adventure or the Animal Rescue sets, this one comes up as one. So right. I'm putting two and two together and assuming that it's correct.
Yep. Cool.
Who knows? Anyway. So, but I would look forward to that. I've been buying the City Advent Calendar because one of my kids gets Star Wars. The other one was getting the Harry Potter one. So I was like, okay, I'll get the City one, even though it's crap sets all the time. This could be the first one I'm looking forward to, because what kind of animals would we get? We get monkeys, maybe crocodile or snake. I don't know. Like, it means I could fit into those little pockets.
Baby lion.
Yeah, some of the babies, maybe
an egg or two.
Yeah. So
you can also include animals that haven't been in the sets yet, but aren't necessarily new molds.
Yeah, this is true too. So
like maybe a hermit crab or something like that.
Yep.
Sheep.
Yeah,
sheep.
Or sheep.
Goat. We already got sheep. Sheep are coming, Derek.
We already got we've had sheep since the 60s.
We've had We've had horses since the 60s as well. Oh, did we lose Rick? Oh no, he just blacked out for a minute. He passed out. Yeah. We're good. Because I said blacked out. So the other thing, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, I picked up the city calendars for my girls this year, and they really enjoyed it. I mean, the little vehicles were pretty cool, and they had a little map that you could put, or at least like a road plan that you could put all the vehicles and buildings on. So it was pretty neat.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Yeah, and I mean, being an adult builder, it's like, I don't really care about that part.
I had the option between city or friends, and I just after watching Boone stream, the friends one was just a bit.
Every year, so my daughter used to love the Friends ones because she liked the Friends figures. And after the second year of Friends, she opened up one day and it was a little baggie of the accessories. And she's like, "Oh, great, lipstick and plates. What am I supposed to do with this? I can't
exactly.
build anything.
Where's the build?" Yeah.
So she got really annoyed, and she never wanted that one again. And I mean, they're at the age now where they just build it because it's tradition, not because they really care about the sets necessarily. But anyway, it is what it is. All right, let's go back over to the main screen again and kind of talk about the subject for tonight. So we've heard rumors. We're not going to say where we've heard these rumors from, but a few of us heard rumors that the Lego tires and wheels are changing.
Yeah.
Now, coincidentally, an article came out this morning on New Elementary with one of the design reviewers, and he actually described what's going on. So I'm going to quickly jump over to that. We won't necessarily read the article, but it's on New Elementary. And I'll see if I can get a little bit bigger. Yeah, that may be too big, but anyways. So basically what's happening is they've created a tire that's a low profile tire because most of these sports cars do not have thick tires.
Right.
And what they've done is they've actually molded the rubber directly to the plastic. So it's one mold. So and it has a different insert point. So like the I think the pin is different style than what we've seen. I think, but definitely where the hub. So because it's one mold, you can see the top picture here. It's got the gray rim, so it looks like a very low profile tire. The bottom picture has the black rim, so it looks like a thicker tire. So the rim is now actually new. It's bigger. It's bigger than a regular 2x2 circle or 2x2 round. And just basically based on what color, that gives you either a thicker profile tire or a thinner one.
So the bottom wheel is still a two-piece rubber and plastic combo?
No, both of these are the same wheel.
That's what I'm saying. The bottom blue car wheels are the same.
It's a one-piece rubber and
plastic combo. Wow, it doesn't. It looks fully plastic, but
well, yeah, and that's what we originally thought when we heard that rumor that it was all plastic.
Right.
But based on this article, it actually says it's rubber and plastic molded together. Now they have done that before. I think some of the helmets have a bit of rubber built into them and stuff for some flex. And I think there was a tire back. The article talked about a tire back in one of the education sets that was, or it was either that or for the first Lego League. I can't remember which it was. That was rubber molded directly onto the plastic as well.
Right.
But the interesting thing was that the hubcap is larger than the old hubcap, so you can't put on like the nice rims. You can't put on the older ones. And also, I'm just going to scroll down for a second here. Talk. So there you can see this is the same tire. No, is this the same tire? Yeah, this is the same tire because you can't see a line for the rim and the tire to be separated.
You can't, and it's shining like I don't know.
Yeah. So the shininess kind of makes it look like plastic, right?
Yeah.
But also,
it's always hard to be. It's hard to be sure though when it's a render as opposed to.
Well, that's true.
This is definitely a render.
That's true. Yeah, good point.
Well, this is definitely yes.
And this is a 2x2 dish, and it fits all the way into the hub. So it is obviously bigger than the old ones were because you could never do that.
No.
But the connection points is the outside of the cup. So anything that you put on actually will slide into, like the anti-stud of like the dish or whatever slides into the hub.
Yeah.
So this is now, I think, the second time they've used this connection. They have because I don't know if you guys have ever played with these cups. Like that is well, you can see in the animation that the actual dish slides into here. Is it?
Like the anti-stud will go into that opening.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. It's like an anti-stud.
An yeah, exactly. So yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. Like the article talks about all this anyhow, and you can see this is the older rim, this is the newer rim, so you can see it does kind of look bigger. So yeah, it was kind of an interesting thing. I mean, do we need another wheel? Not really, but it is kind of a cool idea where you can have the low profile or thicker tire based on what you choose. Yep. That was your last year's ones. So anyway, so I still don't know the date on these. I think these are August. I'm assuming these are August 1st. I'm compiling a list right now of the sets that are coming out June 1st, the sets that are coming out August 1st, based on what Shop at Home has. Because there's a lot of digging that needs to be done because not everything is set to coming soon. And that's partially because most of the Harry Potter sets are on pre-order. So some of them come out, most of them come out June 1st, a few come out August 1st, but because they're on pre-order, they're not listed as coming soon. They're listed as buy now or available, right? So it's a little bit of a mess. So last night and a little bit this morning, I went through all the sets that they currently have, and I think I've got them all, but now I'm going to try and search for all the ones on the unreleased. Hold on. That's not what I wanted. The unreleased search that Bricklink added to see what else is missing, or to see if any of these sets have been listed. I don't think any of them have, but yeah.
Cool.
So
I kind of like the idea of a dual molded wheel.
Yeah, I was talking about this, but I wasn't sharing the screen again. But yeah, there's a search for unreleased sets. Actually, you know what? Anybody wants this? The Hugh from Brickset added it on the 1st of May. So I just posted it in the chat on YouTube. So if any of our 2 watchers are watching it, which could just be us, well, Mr. Blue might be there. Anyway, so it's a query that shows anything that from this year that has an image that has not been released yet. And released means it's not currently available on the site. So the Harry Potter sets are not in this list because they are available, even though they're available for pre-order. So that's my one. I wish Lego had a pre-order section as well on their search engine, but they don't. So we deal with it. So yeah, cool.
I've also heard that the city new animal sets are apparently going to be delayed until October. That's what
really?
The rumor. Yeah, not too sure how accurate it is, but that's what I'm hearing.
I did hear something about city sets being delayed to October or to later this year, but at that point I made the assumption it was the city sets they haven't mentioned yet, or they haven't introduced yet. But I mean, delaying them to October might not be that bad, because that gives you more time to save up the money to get them all. Because I want to buy all of them, because I mean, I'm assuming buying the animals themselves is going to cost about the same amount as buying the set, right? Especially at the beginning, unless the Bricks and Pieces has them, but then they'll be hard to get within minutes of the set being listed, right? They'll be sold out.
Yeah, it'd be like $100 with the elephant or with the other animals.
Yeah, well, like the reindeer, where it's hard to get the reindeer these days. You can find it once in a while, and the reindeers are what, $7 Canadian, $7.75 Canadian, or something like that, which is it's pretty high, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. So there was rumor that some of the Marvel sets would have been announced this week, and now the rumor says it'll be next week. One of the rumors is that one of the Marvel sets is, well, they're all based around Endgame and Infinity War. And one of the sets will be the final battle. Coincidentally, I was talking to my kids about it today, and I pulled up a picture. I quickly did an image search on Google, and someone had created a fake image that was the entire scene of the end battle. So there was like 40 or 50 minifigs in this set. That's probably not going to be it.
Yeah, just like a battle pack.
Yeah.
I was going to say earlier that the expansion pack for that Friends set is the rest of the city.
The expansion. Yeah, it could be.
Not just the rooms. But...
Yeah. Well, I can see the bedrooms being added in, I guess, for the Friends sets. But, I mean, this question was posed in one of the other chats I was watching or participating in, I don't remember. And it was a question of what else do you build? And someone had mentioned the fountain, and I'm like, that's only iconic at the beginning of the show. It's like never in the actual movie, in the show, right? I mean, I could see the fountain, but what kind of play features would it have? It doesn't squirt water. It has a couch in front of it and lamps. That sounds fun. I mean, for a collector, I could see it, I guess.
Yeah. Yep.
Especially with the figs dressed in their outfits or whatever, like what they normally have
at the beginning.
The opening scene, because it's all about the figs, you know it. So
the function would be when you turn the fountain, it plays the theme song.
It plays the theme song. Well, that would mean that no one can do a set review on it, because they'd all get their videos pulled from
that would be awesome.
Yeah. That happened to Jeff last week.
I know.
I was watching it, so the only way you can see that video is if you were actually watching it live when it happened, because within a few hours he had his pulled, just because he started playing all the cartoon theme songs from the 80s, and he said he got like 5 or 6 different takedown notices from all the different distributors.
That's crazy.
I'm pretty sure he just looked it up on YouTube and just shared his screen.
Yeah, which is what he did. Yeah. I mean, the music wasn't that loud. It was like just kind of playing over his speaker, so his mic was picking it up. But it's like obviously it was enough that they could the analytics.
Well, they can do it for the video too, right?
Yeah, that's true. So they probably saw the YouTube. Yeah. So, but there's something else I was going to say about that too. Oh, I was actually just recently looking through some of my old videos, and years ago when my daughter was in ballet, I had a video posted. And as I was going through my list of videos that I've had over the past few months, I realized that one actually has a copyright notice on it that, any proceeds or any money earned from this video goes directly to whatever the company was, because it's her ballet thing, so they've got a little song playing. I don't even think it was a song I recognize, some kind of fairy tale song or whatever. But I'm like, oh, that's interesting that I got it. It was a private video anyhow, so I don't know how anybody would really see it, but
yeah.
So,
squirrel.
Hold on, let's see your squirrel.
Squirrel.
Full screen, Derek. Squirrel.
Squirrel.
That squirrel's awesome. I wonder if
That's
that was
great.
Mel. I wonder if Mel built those ones. Do you guys know Mel? Or Mel's one of the designers in Billund, and she was an AFL at first, and now she designs. I know most of the things she designs are all the like the Valentine sets and all the seasonal sets. She does a lot of those. But that looks like the style that she would do.
Cool.
So yeah.
Wow. Living the dream.
Living the dream. Yes. Yeah. Would you guys, if you had a choice, would you go work for them?
I've mentioned it to my wife, and she's like, "Yes, let's go." I said, "But we'd have to like all move over there." And she's like, "Oh yeah, that sounds great. I think it would be really amazing to do it for a year or two. Just go there and yeah."
How about you, Chantal? You're the youngest one, so you're probably the easiest one to be able to move over if given the choice.
Yeah, I probably would. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Dushka, would you go?
No, I actually know I know like 4 or 5 designers there personally.
Yeah.
And the ones that are designing the sets, it's constant pressure and stress because of all the constrictions you have. So no, thank you.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, and I mean, you've heard the whole stories about people that become designers and then they don't touch the brick for as long as they're working, just because that's what they do all day.
Yeah.
Right. And I mean, for me, I don't even think it's a quite like I wouldn't be able to just because I have kids here and separated and all that, or divorced and all that crap. So, I mean, I wouldn't want to leave my kids, and I wouldn't want to take my ex to Billund with me. So, how about you, Derek? Would you go?
Probably not to be a designer, but in some other department.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. If they had a rocket science.
Yeah.
Because Derek's a rocket scientist.
If there was software development of some sort, like maybe.
Speaking of bald people,
woohoo!
Because Jeff just shaved his head today.
Hello.
And we were talking to Derek, so I did make a connection.
He's bald.
I'm not that far off myself because I shaved, but anyway. So, what else can we talk about? I'm out of news because there's no good news.
Good news. What? So when were those Harry Potter book sets released?
When were they released? January.
Yeah,
Were they January or March? They might have been.
Shows how little attention I've been paying.
I think it was March, actually.
Yeah,
Okay. At least it's only a couple months now.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, I would say March from memory, but you know what? I'm gonna Google it quickly because
I thought it was earlier than that.
Yeah, I think it was
last
January.
year. I thought it was last year, but
oh really? Okay.
I'm really out of touch.
I'm not far out of touch.
Let me just pull it up here. hopefully it can. I typed in Harry Potter 2021, so hopefully you can do the math. And oh yeah, they did. News: Harry Potter 2021 sets. It's pulling up an image. I don't want the image. I want the article.
Yeah, I don't think it was last. Yeah, it wasn't last year because I've been in stores and I would have seen it.
Yeah. Posted November 2020. The article. Yeah, so it would have been. It's on the coming soon page. Well, that doesn't help me. Oh wait, you know what? I'll just click on one of the sets. Come on. Oh, here, let me show this.
Brick set, they have release dates for every country.
Yeah, that's what I was just pulling up. So,
Lower.
A little bit lower. Yeah. Keep going down.
Oh, there we go. January 14th, 2021. 2nd of January in Germany, 1st of January UK, 14th of January in United States. So it was a mid-month. I don't remember it being mid-month, but.
Wow. Okay. I thought. So at first I thought these were really cool looking, and they are still pretty cool. I was kind of disappointed at how not brick built that book cover is.
Yeah.
Like it's a special.
It's a tile.
A giant plate.
Yeah. The giant plate with all of the
Stickers on it.
the bars on the side
Yeah.
are all molded into it. And then it's probably a giant sticker or giant print.
There we go.
Yeah, I guess they pretty much had to just for stability, right? Like they'd fall apart too easily if they didn't.
Yeah. And
I do think those would look pretty cool in a bookcase. So.
They would.
Yes, agreed. Yeah, there's a picture of that in here too.
Those pieces can be used like for roofs. It could be.
Oh yeah.
Easy roof.
Yeah.
So is the logo a sticker or is it printed?
It is printed. I think it's too big to be a sticker. I'm pretty sure it's printed, but
it would be a tough sticker to put on.
Yeah, it's
We
huge.
have one assembled here.
Ah, cool.
Oh, I was going to pull up the parts list, but yeah, that works too.
Yeah, that's printed.
Yeah, okay, printed.
Yeah, for sure.
Hold on, I'll full screen you here.
Ah, cool.
And it's a weird size too. It's like a, what is it, 12 by something or 14 by something?
It's 10 studs wide.
10, okay. Hmm.
$16 by 10.
No, 16 by 10. Okay, so not that wide, I guess.
But the other side is not printed, so it's just.
Oh, so you do get one unprinted.
Ah,
okay.
you get one unprinted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that changes it. Oops.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. That's the one I want. Inventory of Bricklink. Let's see how much they go for. And while I'm doing that, I'm just going to scroll down to the bottom here and pull up replacement parts. Because, you know, if they're available, let's see how much they're going for. Oh, things are slow. Where do I live? In the important place. No offense to any Americans watching, Jeff, that's you.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe Mr. Blue. I don't know where Mr. Blue's from.
A
Mr.
shortcut,
Blue, are you?
instead of having to scroll up, is if you just hit C on your keyboard, it'll automatically go to Canada.
Well, actually, on that one, I don't think it did, but I will try next time. I think what it goes to is, I don't know if there's another C in the list. Because Canada's on the top, it goes down first. So it might not pick it up, but that's just me being a developer saying that. So
I've had it work before, so who knows?
okay, I'll try it next time.
Could depend on the browser too.
Yeah.
Yeah, true enough. I wish I could just tell it to load like 50 items as opposed to doing this. There's the book. No, that's not the right book cover. Nice try, Derek. Hair.
Really big book cover.
And these arches are kind of cool too. The curved arch built in with the window piece that fits in.
Is that the blue one?
Well, there's a blue frame here. This is for the particular set that we were looking at, that green one. So,
Oh, okay.
but no, I was talking about this glass here. So the arched glass, and then that fits into the arched window or arched frame. Load more. Oh, here's one of them. $2.09 available, and this one's in sand green.
Yeah.
So that's not a bad
actually.
price.
Yeah, it's not horrible.
The printed one will not be there.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking too, because
it's Harry
printed.
Potter.
Yeah, it's branded.
Harry Potter.
Huh. See, I just made the assumption that they were all double printed or all printed, so like on both sides. So I never even thought about looking for that. What did I just do? All right, I'll come back to this in a few moments. Oh, and then it comes up as I say that. Let's see how much Bricklink's selling them for. Scrolling down. Here they are.
I'm looking over a 3-leaf clover, and I overlooked the tree.
Eric, you realize now that either A, this video will be taken down, or B, that song's going to be stuck in our heads all evening.
Or C, all of the above.
Or C, all of the above. True enough. All right, sand green, $1.52 average price. So technically you can get it cheaper on Bricklink, but can you get the quantity?
Yeah.
Well, you can get 10 for 83 cents from the UK.
Yeah, but
so
shipping from UK, it's not cheap.
Oh. Yeah, this is true too. All colors. Let's see what the 52 cents dark tan. Okay, you know what? Let's just say North America, because that's usually how I do it now. And ships to Canada. So 85 cents Fan Green, $1.12 for the Sam Blue, Dark Tan $1.15, and the first Dark Orange one is at $1.16. So decent prices considering the size of the piece.
Mm-hmm.
So
colors too are nice.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I could see grabbing a few of the sand green ones. I have some projects that could have used those.
Mm-hmm.
My only concern is just the fact that it's got the
barred edge.
The barred edge, yeah. I mean, it's a little harder to work with. It's not impossible, but it's just a little harder, right? But yeah, still something to add to my list of parts. Oh, speaking of which, so the other day, so I don't know if you guys have seen that Land Rover Discovery set from Shop at Home. I'll pull it up just because the Technic set.
I did not.
Car?
Yeah, the SUV. Yeah.
Yeah. I got it the other day.
Oh, there you go. So I actually bought it off of Costco the other day because it was $50 cheaper. It's $199 instead of $250. And you don't need a Costco membership to buy online, which is nice. But anyways, this thing's taking forever.
Those were $150 after Christmas in Costco.
Oh yeah, well, and they're yeah, sorry, it's $199 here. Was it? So here's a hint. Just going back to share the screen. If you are in Bricks and Pieces and then you come back, you get thrown into the United States.
Yeah, I've had that problem too.
That's annoying. I'm like, wow, it's cheaper here. What's going on? That's what I paid for it. So yeah, anyways, back in Canada now. Across the border.
I had that happen when I was trying to buy something from Apple, and it's like, this is way too right. This is way too cheap to be right.
It lost my.
Same with. It's actually really hard to order Lego catalogs through Canada. I had to go to the US website and then change the URL to Canada to get it to go to that website. Because every time I would switch it to Canada, and then it'd switch back to the US, and it would just kept like switching back and forth.
That's brutal.
All right. Well, I know the number now, and this is taking forever. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if we're on the American site. When this picture loads. So yeah, Land Rover Discovery in green, in olive green. Now I
Nice, Derek. Nice.
hold that pose, Derek.
Ah.
There you go. You can tell Derek's got far too much time on his hand right now. But thank you for that. That was good. Yeah, Land Rover Discovery set. So I like the set. Wasn't okay with the price. $199 is what Costco's selling it for. So I was like, okay, fine. A few years ago, I bought the Mack truck, which is a fairly large set, and it's like, okay, you know what? I kind of want. I like Technic still. I haven't had very much of it. So I was going to buy this, and I came up with a thought of, what if I buy this set and I'm not fond of the olive green? So what if I alter the color and change the color to something that the parts are available in? So I've also, that was the sound of all the parts dropping that I have in a plastic bag because the plastic bag is open. All right, I'll get the rest of those later.
Oh man.
So from my
color?
inventory, let's go back to me or go back to the group here. From my inventory, I've pulled a bunch of white parts because the rim on this Discovery is only available in olive and white. So I'm going to basically, I've got the set, I think it comes in on Monday. I bought most of the panels and everything from Shop at Home or from Bricklink. Unfortunately, sorry, I just stopped because I saw myself. It's like, yeah, deer in the headlights. Unfortunately, the rim pieces, the fenders, I'm ordering directly from Bricks and Pieces, so I've got to wait about a month for that to get here. Just because they're $4 or $5 on Bricklink and $1.20 on Shop at Home or $1.40. So it's like, you know what? I've ordered a few other parts. Dave, when you're watching this later, maybe you are, maybe you aren't. I ordered those parts that we were talking about, which is all the quarter yellow curves and black curves from the gear rack, the full circle that was on the bucket wheel excavator. So, Brickman Mosaics popped in too.
So, are those fender pieces available in a separate color?
Add to stream. The fender pieces come in white and olive.
Oh wow! Okay.
So I thought, you know what, and a white Defender, like I have no problem with owning a white vehicle. So I was thinking, you know what, that I think that works out well. So I'll have the set. So I'm going to keep the guts of the set, and then I'll probably just sell off the olive parts for on Bricklink, just to get. I think I'll get about $40 back for doing that, assuming they actually sell.
Cool.
So I thought that's a good way to get, a set that you want, but maybe not the color you want. And the other thing is there's stickers on this. So like the Defender logo is on olive green. So I'm going to see if I can scan the stickers in. And then hopefully I don't get too much of a glare off the sticker, but I'm going to scan it in and then I'll digitally alter it. And then I'll see if I can print it back. So I'll remove the olive and put like a white background or a transparent background. And I might have to change the letters to be all black or something like that. But there's a few stickers around the model that I might have to do that too. So, but cool. I figured that was an interesting project, at least.
Yeah, for sure.
To play with. I've never done something like that before. Well, okay, that's a lie because I did build those cars that came out in January. The 50s classic vintage car, the gift with purchase. I ended up building those in 2 different colors as well. In fact, I think that's the first stream that Chantel jumped into and said hi in the chat. Now that I think about it. So. What's Brickman doing? He's just finished my new mock. I'm posting it tomorrow. Awesome. Not sure what it was. Oh, maybe you've hinted at it or not. I don't know. Oh, speaking of hinted, I'm going to pull up the Twitterverse for a minute. Actually, I'm going to do that differently. Give me a moment here.
So Costco.
Yeah, go for it.
I was going to say Costco had the Lego Technic Porsche 911 on the year prior to that model you just showed.
Okay, yeah.
Jeep. And I almost bought that. I was so tempted because they actually put it on like clearance at $159, which was down from $190. Yeah. Wow. And I don't know. I just didn't do it. And then like 3 days later, everybody was trying to flip them for $250 and jeez,
Yeah. And I mean, I do buy sets to sell on Bricklink, but I don't know, like the whole flipping the whole set and stuff. It's like, no, I like grabbing the parts that I want out of it and that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Where is that article? Okay, hold on. brick set news. So one of the designers. I don't know if anybody's watched the UK version of Lego Masters.
Have not.
Have not. Okay. So there's. Sorry. You have?
I watched UK version and Australian version as well.
Yeah. I've watched the Australian and the UK. Although I haven't seen any UK ones lately. I don't know if they ever had a second season or third.
When's
I'm
the
just
Canadian one?
The second season
I know.
was not available. yet.
Oh, it's not okay.
You got a
I'm just
baking
trying to-
show?
Oh, here it is. Okay, I found the article. Let me just share it again.
Why can't we have a Lego show if we have a baking show?
It's just a matter of time, I think.
So one of the people on the, I think one of the judges, I think he is on the Lego show. Like this is the picture from the UK version. So this guy here, he's one of the lead designers, actually vice president of design for Lego. So he's been hinting on Twitter about a new set that he worked on that's coming out. And I wrote, just as we were talking about hints, let's just open up his Twitter feed here. So basically, he's doing it very coyly, though, because it's not like, he's showing us a part that's in the set.
Is it a tiny blue bird?
I don't know. Why? Why would it be a tiny blue bird? So today, he's posted a 2x3 black brick,
Wow.
a 2x3 white brick the day before, red the day before, yellow, and that was it. So he's done 4 posts. So I'm following him now just to see what it is. But I'm like, okay, slightly odd that all 4 of those colors of 2x3 are in a set. But at the same time, I mean, it could be filler in the middle of the set, right? But what could it be? Anyways, I just thought it was kind of funny. So this is Michael Ashton, or Matthew Ashton, sorry, on Twitter. Actually, you know what? Here, we'll do this. I'll throw it into the chat in case anybody wants to follow him. And yes, I can't wait to see what your new mock looks like, Brickman. So, anyway. You can tell it was a slow news day because that's what I found as a news article. But yeah, after the whirlwind we had last week or the week before with all the new sets, you kind of like, okay, what's it going to be this week? And then
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're coming up to an hour, so we'll probably stop the stream in a few minutes. But
Well, this week, got a whole bunch of Lego animals.
hold on, before screening here.
Awesome.
What'd you get?
Tons of animals, Lego animals.
All right,
Right
awesome.
there.
Is that from Books and Pieces, or is that just?
Actually, no, I found it on Facebook Marketplace, actually, just
Oh.
selling almost Bricklink style because they had them all sorted,
Nice.
Okay. That's
but
awesome.
cheaper, like 10 cents or even
Wow.
sometimes 5 cents.
So they just didn't realize what they were doing, basically.
Yeah.
Cool. So are you working on your zoo later this week, or is have you started with that really? Or you were saying earlier you're doing some design for it still, or?
Well, like right now, they need a list of I'm just making a list of every single Lego animal so that people can know what's available for exhibits or for
Yeah, okay.
just available.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And so
So
that's taking an extremely long time, a lot
Yeah.
more than expected.
Yeah, it definitely is. And I mean, hopefully that list gets longer in the next month or two with, giraffes and zebras and rhinos and hippos. Oh my.
Huh.
Yeah, we can hope, right? So, what are you going to be working on later this week, Derek?
Girls,
Squirrel?
Squirrels.
Are Wednesdays pretty much the only day you build now?
so far,
Let's do that. So far, yeah.
I'm hoping to change that, but
Yeah, it's hard to find the time sometimes. That's for sure.
I'm in one of those jobs that just got busier because of all that's going on. So
Yeah, for sure. But I have to say thank you for having apps that work well. Oh, that's cool. Show that again.
I built that a while ago. It's trying to do the shopper's logo.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is.
It's
So cool.
also very thick.
Yeah,
It looks good flat on.
Sure.
it does. And it's not thick just because you need the layers between, right?
Yeah, I just haven't found a way to make it thinner yet.
Yeah. Okay.
That's awesome. I like it.
Yeah. In case you didn't know, Derek works for the Loblaws company of stores, so he's got some brand
Really?
loyalty going on there. He does.
Loblaw.
So is it Loblaws or Loblaw?
Loblaw.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
Loblaw
Because there's another company called Loblaws. I
Yeah,
think.
well, certainly they're a brand of Loblaw.
Okay. Sorry.
The Loblaw, yeah.
Yeah, I just got
And
confused.
then there's like No Frills and
Yeah. Real Canadian Superstore.
Real Canadian Superstore. It's like,
So
I
I'm
got a list of like 20 of them in an email.
I work in construction as a drafting
Oh,
manager
okay.
actually, and we got a job just the other day at No Frills. So
Ah,
what position are you in the Loblaw Corporation? Like
so
whereabouts?
I'm a staff developer on PC Optimum.
Okay.
And so if we had an office, it would be at Lakeshore and Bathurst.
Okay.
In Toronto.
Right on.
Well, you do have an office. It's just you're not allowed to go to it.
Nobody's allowed
Right.
to be there. Yeah, like
I wonder if maybe
we were just about to move in there when all this happened.
Ben. Oh, so you were moving into a new office?
Yeah, brand new office,
And Jeff.
bespoke built for us.
Okay.
well, it's there waiting for you, I guess.
Oh yeah.
that really sucks
Yeah,
though.
there's-
to have that.
Yeah, and it's got all the store, like it's got a Loblaws in it, and it's got a Joe Fresh and a Shoppers Drug Mart, so we could do
Okay.
all of the research kind of stuff we do
Yeah.
right in stores that were right there. It's like it was brilliant. And then
You said Bathurst and Young
Bathurst and Lakeshore.
and Lakeshore.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out if that's walkable from my office. Well, probably you could walk that.
Yeah.
Yes. Is it walkable for
It's
you?
walkable. Yeah, it's walkable. Like it's about 20 minutes. 20.
Yeah.
25
Would you
minutes.
walk or take the streetcar?
I mean, I'd walk just to get the
Okay. I'm just curious.
exercise in.
Yeah. Cool. I wish I could walk to work. I mean, I can because it's right here. Oh, sorry, right here.
Yeah.
I mean, my office is like 3 minutes from Derek's place downtown. So, so it's right down by the OCC Rogers Center. No,
If you know
Scotiabank
any
Place.
if you know any developers looking for work, particularly mobile developers, we are definitely hiring.
I don't do mobile. That sucks. I'm also really old, so that's why I don't do mobile. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. So.
But there's lots of web stuff too.
Yeah.
And
Cool.
managerial levels, and it's just crazy how much we're hiring.
Well, that's good though. I mean, it's good to have to be hiring versus letting go.
Mhm.
Yes, for
So.
sure.
Especially right now. So, all right, let's switch over to Rick here.
Woo.
Any plans for this
Hey.
week?
Well, right over my right shoulder there, right there.
Ooh.
I've got Vader waiting for me. So
Okay.
he's going to be the last of the 5 helmets, and I'm going to film the build and then do a video on all 5 of them.
Cool. All right.
Nice.
And I
Yeah.
see you have 2 shuttles in the background.
Yeah. So funny story. I was online at 12:01, 12:02, trying to pick the shuttle up because I knew it was going to go fast.
Yep.
And the payment processing was like cycling and cycling and cycling and cycling. And I figured after 5 minutes, okay, it's toast. So I canceled it and then said, all right, it's not meant to be. I'm going to sit tight. So I went to sleep, woke up in the morning and thought, okay, no, I got to get it. So I went back on and bought it. And then sure enough, I get 2 email notifications
Oh, geez.
for both purchases because the first one eventually did go through. And so I got 2 of these showing up and I don't want 2.
Yeah.
And I'm not really planning to like flip it, if you will. And I have other sets that I want to buy, like the Friends one, which I will need funds for. So I got Lego to hook me up with a free return, so I can just send it back to Lego and they'll refund the cash. So
Yeah. Well, that's good. At least they can do that, right?
yeah.
So, I mean, you could probably pretty much just send it back in the same box it came in and stick
Exactly.
a label on it, right? So it's
That's
not costing them, well, other than the price of the shipping.
They sent it to me and they sent me the shipping label, which I just stick on the box and off it goes. Yeah.
Awesome. Cool.
Yeah. That's
All right.
basically it.
Cool. All right. We're going to jump over to Dusko. Any plans for the rest of the week?
Yes, I got a huge box of Legos somewhere in Baden. over the weekend, and I have to wash it and go through it. There's a lot of Indiana Jones stuff in it,
Oh
stuff
man.
like that. So yeah, the box was huge. It is like 40 inches by 20 inches by 16 inches, and
Wow.
it's mostly full of Lego. There are maybe 5 to 10% non-Lego stuff. So yeah,
Huh. That's awesome. Is this working?
That is the one theme that I have none of that I want all of.
I said hi to Ben and Bonnie, and Ben says it's just him. Bonnie's at work tonight. Well, thanks for joining us, Ben, anyhow. And say hi to Bonnie when you can. Oh, there's Derek with his Indiana Jones. Oh, it disappeared. So
Lighting's not very good when they get close to the camera.
so
Yeah.
for me, I'm probably going to work more on my shelves when I get some time. I've got my kids this weekend, so I think I'll have some time to do some of that stuff. Also,
Sorry about
let's just do this quickly. I'm going to work on building these figs. I got to find some gray arms. I found a couple of figs to rip arms off of. While I was doing that, though, I found my bin of figures. Or found, but I have like bin of bag figures, and in here I have a few Indiana Jones ones as well. I'm not flexing it, I'm just saying. But I might go through here a little bit and sort some more, because I found a bag of unsorted figs that just got thrown into a bag. So I think that's probably what I'll be working on this week. But
Right on.
anyways, anybody else want to say anything? Oh, you know what? We'll move me back up here, and actually we'll just go back to this view. That way no one's behind the Canada flag. There we go. So
Just in honor of Indiana Jones, I grabbed the only
You got-
Indiana Jones thing that I
your
that I
fedora.
own. Yeah. This is from California. I bought it at Universal Studios.
Well, I'm glad you did that and not a whip.
I may have bought the whip too.
Not judging.
Just saying.
That just reminds me of a while ago I was at a friend's place and they had a whip and I was trying to learn how to crack it, and it's not an easy thing to do, and it hurts because most of the time it hits you in the back. Or, ow. Anyway, so but yeah, we'll call it a night. So we'll talk
All
to
right.
everybody next week and
Excellent.
see some of you on other streams and then later this week.
Goodbye, everybody.
And we're ending
Good
it.
night.